I'm a police officer. My name's Sergeant Terry Burns. It's my badge. It's concerning me that you're filming me, sir. Can you answer any questions for me? If you're interfering with a police officer in the lawful execution of their duty, I'm not in your way. I'm not in your way.
I'm walking.
You are
Do not touch me.
interfering. You're
Do not
attempting
touch
to
me.
interfere.
Do not touch me. And do
You are
not
attempting to
block.
The case begins quietly, with a man holding nothing but a camera, standing on open pavement. Within the first minute, the atmosphere changes once Sergeant Terry Burns arrives. Instead of focusing on public safety, Burns shows immediate concern about being filmed. He displays his badge, not to reassure or explain, but almost as a tool of pressure. The man recording does not move out of place, does not raise his voice, and does not interfere with anyone's duties. Still, Burns claims interference and tries to assert control.
Have you heard me talk to her? Have you heard me talk to her? Have you heard me talk to her?
Yes, I have, sir.
When? Don't lie, you're on camera.
It's on your phone,
You're
sir.
right.
You've
And
been
I
talking to my colleague,
No,
sir.
I'm talking.
Yes,
I said
have,
you
sir.
tell
You've
her to
asked
take
me
off the
the-
badge.
you've asked
I
me
asked
when.
you.
This is where the imbalance begins. A simple act of filming, something completely legal in a public area, is turned into a supposed offense. Less than 60 seconds pass from the sergeant's first appearance to his first threat of legal action. Within that short span, the focus shifts away from police responsibility and directly onto silencing a citizen. As the minutes continue, Burns shifts tactics. He now claims the man is obstructing his female colleague, but the footage contradicts his words. No officer is blocked, no physical barrier exists, and no duty is interrupted. The man stands still, lens focused, never stepping into anyone's path.
Hey, can we ask what you're doing here, though?
Yeah, I'm looking at you taking off. I want you to take that badge off.
You've got emergency
So that's what you know. What? So that's what you know. What I'm doing. Okay. I'm looking at you and telling you to take that badge off because you are wearing that badge.
The accusation is built only on words, repeated several times as though saying it again and again will make it real. Numbers reveal the truth.
Yes, you said, yeah? I'm in a public space.
but let me
So
remind
therefore,
you-
don't come up to me. Don't walk to me.
Listen,
Do
let me
not.
remind you
And
of
I'm not
something.
listening to you. Don't
You're on
walk
the
to me.
public pavement
I'm on the
and
public
you're
pavement
also
filming a building.
obstructing the
No, I'm not.
public
You're obstructing.
More than 40 seconds of video during this claim show nothing but Burns himself in the frame. His colleague is never prevented from doing her role. This becomes clear evidence of rewriting reality. The sergeant is no longer enforcing the law. He is trying to reshape it in the moment. By accusing the man of obstruction without proof, Burns demonstrates how authority can be twisted. Control becomes more important than truth. Every second proves there is no obstruction. What could have been a simple, non-eventful interaction is instead transformed into a display of control. By the second minute, we see that this is not a case of citizen disturbance, but a case of authority attempting to silence a lawful act. The situation escalates further when Burns threatens to seize the man's phone. He claims the phone holds evidence of a crime.
We may seize that phone.
Oh, you won't.
Police and criminal evidence.
No, you
Act.
won't. No, you won't.
If I think
You won't touch
that
my
there's
phone.
evidence on your phone,
There's no
sir,
evidence on my
I'm gonna
phone for
take
you.
your phone.
No, you won't. You won't.
I will
If you
take
touch
it.
me or my phone.
Yet no crime is identified. Recording in public is not illegal. At this point, the threat shifts from verbal accusations to potential physical action. The sergeant invokes legal language, mentioning powers under law, but when pressed to identify the crime, he fails to provide one. Numbers reveal the hollowness. Over 2 minutes of exchange revolve around this claim, but in that entire time, no offense is named. This is intimidation in its purest form. The man calmly insists on his rights, holding the camera steady, refusing to be bullied into silence. Burns's bluff falls apart under the weight of his own words. By suggesting seizure without grounds, he moves from enforcement into potential misuse of power. We can see clearly, no evidence exists, no offense exists, and no justification is offered. What the sergeant tried to present as law is nothing more than personal authority dressed as legal action.
You're alleging that an officer is wearing something they shouldn't, sir. Oh, evidence then, sir.
Evidence from me.
Yes, and I
Yes,
will
me.
take the
No,
evidence from
why?
you.
Why?
This moment exposes how fragile false authority becomes when challenged by facts. Another layer is revealed when the issue of policy arises. Police officers are expected to declare when they are recording members of the public. This is not just courtesy, but part of maintaining transparency and accountability. When Burns and his colleague fail to do so, it highlights a deeper problem.
It's within your policy to state at the first practical, first practical opportunity to let me know that you are filming me.
Policies exist to build trust between the police and the public, but here they are brushed aside as if meaningless. Numbers matter once more. By the 6th minute of the encounter, not once had any officer declared they were recording, even though cameras were in use. When reminded of this, the answer is dismissive. Policy is not law. While technically true, it misses the point. Policies are promises, safeguards created to protect people from exactly this kind of unchecked authority. Ignoring them shows indifference not only from one officer, but from the system itself. This becomes more than a single incident. To us, such disregard feels like betrayal. Burns, running out of tactics, turns to yet another accusation. He claims the man filmed him entering and exiting his personal vehicle. Again, the footage shows otherwise. The car had only just arrived. The auditor never moved toward it, never recorded anything beyond the open scene. This accusation is not a mistake. It is a deliberate fabrication. Numbers prove the point. At the moment the car arrived, less than 10 seconds pass before Burns levels the claim. In those seconds, the lens never shifts focus from the officers. The attempt to frame the act as suspicious collapses instantly under the evidence. When control cannot be established through facts, false claims are manufactured. Burns even invokes laws about terrorism and security to justify his suspicion.
Rude is not a crime.
Say, if this gentleman has any footage on his phone of my car's registration number, okay, I fear, under the Terrorism Act, unless we prove otherwise, that I'm in danger.
But the problem remains the same. No real threat exists. License plates are visible to every passerby. They are not secret, not private, and certainly not proof of terrorism. Yet here, an ordinary plate becomes the excuse to attempt control. This shows how easily laws designed for protection can be twisted into tools of intimidation. With accusations failing, policies ignored, and threats collapsing, Burns reaches for the act as his last tool. He claims the filming of a plate puts him in danger, but Section 43 requires reasonable suspicion, something absent in this case. Discomfort is not suspicion, and paranoia is not probable cause. Numbers again reveal the truth. More than 9 minutes into the encounter, no crime has been identified, no evidence provided, and yet the sergeant still pushes the claim. The law, designed to protect, is bent here into a shield for fragile authority, but even this breaks down under scrutiny. The man never acted aggressively, never moved unlawfully, never left public ground. As Burns retreats, the moment becomes a walk of shame. Every step is recorded, and every false claim is preserved. As always, don't hesitate to comment down your thoughts on this situation. And while you're down there, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well.